ちを探し見つめてる透き通る月だけが踊る闇の中解き放つ宝石で空を染めてゆく太陽の涙だけきらりこぼれてる寄り添いながらあなたを見つめそう指先だけでロリと転がしながら教えてほしい重ねてパヤパヤパパヤパヤパパパヤパパヤパパパヤパヤパパヤパヤパパパヤパパヤパパ
Okay, I think everything's good. I think. Wow. So I've never played any of these Devil May Cry games before since starting streaming them. I do know that this is a prequel though? Question mark? I know this is a prequel to the first game, which we already completed. And I think this one has like multiple stories. I think, because 2 had multiple stories. I didn't do the second story because I was like, eh. And yes, this is in 4x3 because this is still on the PS2 somehow. They made 3 Devil May Cry games on the PS2, which I didn't know about. I thought like at least 2. I thought 2 of them were on PS3, but no. This one's also on the PS2, so it's still not HD.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The Legend of Sparda?
Sparda's our
When I
dad.
was young, my father would tell me stories.
We became him in the first game, I think.
Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm
Rat
and
jam.
sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But
Oh yeah,
since
Virgil's in this
himself,
game. They introduced Virgil as like an actual character because he was in the first game, but he was really weird looking.
I thought it was just a child's fairy tale.
Virgil was the guy we fought with like the spinning swords around him in the first game, but he didn't look like this. He looked very different. He looked like a big old like demon man. He looked very different.
Well, I met the sons of Sparda. Both of them.
And Virgil's sword is called the Yamato. I know that because of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because Dante and Virgil are really good characters in that game.
Like arch enemies.
Virgil is arguably the best character in the game. I guess, well, I don't know. I don't know a ton about Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but I know that he's very good and is a ton of really good shit. And his sword blocks projectiles? It's really dumb. But I hope everyone's day's been good. I've not done anything basically.
Only one was left standing.
I guess like it's implied that Sparda, or no, it's directly said that Sparda's our dad. So this is a prequel to the first game from what I've looked at.
Wanna know the name? Devil May Cry.
Yeah. The third one is going to be, I don't think it's possible to emulate. It might be, but it's a PS3 game, and PS3 games are a bitch to emulate, so I don't think I will. I think I'll probably just buy it. I'll turn up the brightness a little, I think. These old ass like TV settings. Screen position control. Change gun, devil trigger, item screen. Lock on. Melee, shoot. Style action. Jump, default camera. Okay, so it's the same. The controls for Bayonetta are a little bit changed. Or no, actually I think they're the same. No, I think Melee might be, I don't know. Whatever. New game. Tutorial. Yeah, sure. Gold, yellow? Huh? I'll pick gold, I guess. I don't know what the difference between gold and yellow is, but I'll pick gold. I like gold more than yellow, I guess. I don't know. This is one of the good games, one of the good series that Capcom has made,
The Legend of Sparda.
which is a quite numerable amount of
My father
franchises.
would tell me stories about it.
Isn't this the same cutscene we literally just saw?
A demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the
I'm gonna skip that because I think it's literally the same thing. Pizza! So Dante runs like a devil exterminator business. Also, goddamn. I don't know, but he really likes pizza. He's so cool.
Sorry, not open for business yet.
Then why'd you answer the call?
I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
Is it a little quiet? I think it's a little quiet. Oh, fuck, I skipped the... Fuck, god damn it. I meant to pause, but I pressed... I guess it just skipped it. Turn it up a tiny bit to like 9. Four basic style attacks. Okay. Change styles. Mission start. Okay, I think we skipped a... Red orb. This... Is it a little loud or is it... I think it might be a little loud. Yeah, it's a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm sorry, the audio mixing on this game is not good. I have to find it comfortable. I think that's still too quiet. Oh, I didn't mean to click A. I think that's fine for now. I don't know. If it's bad, let me know, obviously. The controls feel really different from Devil May Cry 2. Oh yeah, that new Guilty Gear character came out. He looks really fun. I have... Okay, so if you don't know how the highest rank in the new Guilty Gear works, it resets every month, right? So you have to win 5 out of 6 matches. So you have to win like 3 in a row, and then best 2 out of 3, basically, is how you can do it. And so you start off at the highest rank by doing that once to get the attempt to challenge, and then doing it again as the challenge. Not my pizza! And then so it's like... It's a whole thing. And so it resets every month, and I made it back on the first day of the month, which I was proud of. Because it took me like 4 days to get it initially, and I got it like second try.
Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party.
Thanks, Dante. Yeah, we get orbs in this game, which I've always thought was funny. We get like real ass, like we get red orbs in every Devil May Cry game. You get like orbs. Style. Aerial Rave. Okay, I guess we'll just start it then. Hell yeah. These PS2 graphics.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shot.
Damn it.
I haven't even named it yet. You're gonna pay for that.
I've been meaning to try a new game series because, like, I play a lot of the same shit. So I was thinking of maybe trying holy fuck. I was thinking of maybe trying a Final Fantasy game soon, but I don't know which one. I have 10 and I have 13. I know 13 people don't like, but I don't have any frame of reference. So it's like, eh. Like, I can't tell you if it's...
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
You gonna rob them? This music fucking owns. What the hell? It actually teaches you how to do this move, because in the other games it did not teach you. Oh no, I took damage! It always feels so good to do damage in these games. Vital Star. That's our healing item. Oh, what? Green orb. That's a healing item. This game is so cool. The music is awesome too. The style system I don't really understand. First boss? Okay. This Spirit Halloween looking motherfucker. I'm so used to the Bayonetta controls now. Oh no! I died! Cringe! Continue. Yes. Yes. You have a lot of pre-jump frames. What the fuck? definitely all right. It's a like overload of information right now. Awesome. Hell yeah, I'm getting better at the combo system. You don't have a dodge button. It's like dependent on your position, so it's a bit strange. That hit me? Crazy. Anyway, get fucked. This game is really cool. I like all the Devil May Cry. I think 2 felt more like freeform, but I'll see as we get more power-ups and stuff. Like, I think 2 at the beginning was a bit more freeform, but I don't know. I'll see. Especially as we get new weapons and all. So, I don't know. It's fucking him! Is he building the Tower of Babylon? What the fuck? Or the Tower of Babel? Is what it's called, I think. It's the one in like it's the one where they tried to build a tower to the heavens, and then that's how like language was created, because it was so big that
It's been nearly a year since we last
that people like on different parts of the tower would speak like different languages and shit, because it was so big. And like it wasn't able to be created because of the language barrier or something like that. It's this old Bible story. I know it because it's fucking edgy and I love it. But I'm pretty sure that's the Tower of Babel, where they like the biblical explanation as to how languages came to develop and like how linguistics became varied. Of course, it's just a fucking story in the Bible, so it's like whatever. But I still think it's interesting that that's referenced in this game. I do like a lot of like
no doubt.
overly Christian references in media, because I think they're really interesting. Like everyone's talked to death about the references in like Ava, and then Bayonetta had a lot of them. I just think it's a really cool theming to base like a. I think it's a really cool theming to base a like world around like an aspect of biblical things. Like Bayonetta obviously focused really hard on the angels, and like I think that's really cool. And then this focuses a little bit on the other side of the
Doesn't it excite you? The Timon Gru has revived.
on the other side of like mythology. I don't know, it's still cool. And then Evangelion also references that a lot, and the creator was like, and people interviewed the creator, and the creator was like,
Magnificent view.
no, I'm not religious, I just think it's cool. Which I think is awesome. That's so cool.
Feared evil.
Because there's some cool shit. I mean, like, the angel... We saw in Bayonetta, like, those angel designs, I'm pretty sure were... A lot of them were lifted from the, like, actual biblical angels. Which are fucking terrifying. And the only angels that we actually see are the cherubs. Which is, like, a really low rung of the angel ladder. And, like, the true angels that we would know would be, like, really big monstrosities.
After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
So yeah, I always thought that was very interesting. I think, like, I've always been very interested in mythology as a subject, and I think it's something that's really interesting. Especially when you look at the divergence between it through different cultures and how they interpret the similar events, or like explain origin stories for the same things. Like I can't think of an example out of the top of my head, but different cultures would create different stories to explain like natural phenomena, and I think it's very interesting to study the differences and similarities between them. Obviously, a big one is Rome. Rome's like appropriating a lot of the Greek mythology, but that I don't think I would really count that, because a lot of that is just taking the culture rather than creating your own thing that lines up with it. Because the Romans basically stole all their shit from the Greece and the Greeks, sorry, and like created a whole new thing. So I think it's very interesting as a like thing to see the similarities and in theming between, like, say Norse mythology and like the similarities between it and Greek mythology and such, and less like European examples as well. I think Mayan history is very interesting and something that's like I would really like to like study more, but I don't know if I would. It's just it's a thing. I do not. Time to... Oh, that was an explosive barrel? Oh, I've also been meaning to play that Doom mod where you kill Margaret Thatcher. That's a good one. That's a very interesting one. I haven't played the original Doom in quite a bit. So I think that could be interesting. Is it just me, or did the visuals in this game look worse than the second one? I don't know. I think they just look kind of a little bit fucked up, but they look fine, I think. They're okay. Blue Seals... Wait, what the fuck did it say again? I don't know. I think Blue Seals is like collect enough. It's another... I do like how Capcom games create esoteric-ass camera angles. Create esoteric-ass camera angles and base a lot of the difficulty on those. I think it's a very interesting balancing decision, or like environmental design decision, to base a lot of it on the camera angles. Hell yeah. The interact button is the skill button, which is kind of weird. Yeah, you don't actually have full camera control in this game. You can only like, apparently you can, I think it's like, you can only like you can only slightly adjust it. Fuck you! What the fuck? He like... That's so cool. I pressed the wrong button to dodge. I guess coming from like Bayonetta, it's strange to go back to an SD file format as a it's a bit strange to go back to an SD file format as compared to an HD file format. I'm pretty sure Bayonetta was in HD. I think it was like for the PS3 ? Question mark? I don't know. But I want to play Bayonetta 2. I just need to like get money to buy it because I don't think I can emulate it, and I don't want to anyway. I think it's a very good game, or I think Bayonetta is a very good franchise, so I would like to support the creators, especially with the new Bayonetta coming out. I'll play that too. I probably will emulate that because it's gonna be a Switch game, and I don't have a capture card, so I would like kind of need to stream it. Crystals. Hell yeah. Oh, and I want to play Grim Fandango at some point. I know that game has very good theming, and it's very good. It is like a early internet or an early video game. An early video game point and click adventure, so it's fucking horrid. I think I like Gunslinger. Guns. Oh, fuck. No, I meant to... Max bullet output. Okay. Strange. Learn new actions. Oh, I want to learn Stinger. I know Stinger is really good for advancing. I don't have enough orbs. God damn it. What's air hike? Oh. Double jump? Okay. I think that's fine for now. I don't have Devil Trigger yet, but I don't know. I know that in the second game you had customization for like if you wanted your Devil Trigger to be able to fly, do more damage, what type of damage and all that. Crystals? Cerberus? I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the correct pronunciation of Cerberus is Kerberos. I think. I think that's how you actually pronounce it, but I say Cerberus because it doesn't sound as stupid and dumb. And I don't know Latin, and I never will. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before.
Clearly, this guy hasn't watched Scooby-Doo. Also, what the fuck? Whenever I touch the little fucked up pad on the PS4 controller, it shows my mouse, which is weird.
Easy, Fido.
Fido.
For a walk. Come on, puppy. Let's go.
Worm.
It's showtime. Come on.
Hell yeah. Oh, what the fuck? That did so much damage. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Gah. Continue. Yes. Okay, so we have to just go back here. And we'll just skip the fucking thing. Whatever. Yeah, yeah. Audio crunch? Hell yeah. I don't know if there's like a parry system or something. It shows flashes whenever he's about to attack, but I don't know if that's just like a... Okay. What the fuck? Explosion? Oh no! Owned. Destroyed.
Who knows? I'm not even sure myself.
Dante's jacket's so fucking cool.
Your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
We're gonna take his soul? Okay. We killed Cerberus and then we took his soul, I guess? God damn, that's bright. Mace? New weapons? Yeah! Hell yes.
Too easy.
Too easy. Cerberus. That's so cool! That's awesome. That's so cool. I didn't think we would get something that isn't a sword, to be honest. Bike! That becomes Dante's bike eventually, right?
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
Dante's a bit quiet. What the fuck? This is awesome! This is so cool. I love Dante. He's such a good character. Oh no, she has homophobia. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm referencing, but I'm referencing that one post where where the cat was like, this cat's beautiful, but it has homophobia. And I think someone was like, I think you mean heterochromia, which is the, like, 2 different colored eyes in, like, animals and humans and shit.
Just keeps getting better and better.
But either way, it's fucking awesome. Bonk. Orbs. S. C. D. S. Oh. Hell yeah. Next. I don't think I'm really gonna need to save, to be honest, but I don't know. I'll see. I'll save after every like 5 or so, because it's like they're not that long. I don't know how long this game is, and I think that there's a second story mode where we play as Virgil, I think?
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
I'm not sure. I just think that this game... Because 2 had a weird, like, double story. So I'm not sure.
I should ask the uninvited one to leave. That is what you want.
Isn't it?
Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman.
Look at this, like, evil McEvil man. Look at his fucking scar. Jesus Christ.
Storm is approaching.
It's Two-Face from Batman. Batman Arkham. Also, what the fuck? Is it moving? Also, nice, like, glowy red crystal that's totally not, like, out of place. Find the key to the stairs. Okay. Bum bum. So we gotta go to that blue door, it looks like. Weird. I want to play Demon's Souls so bad, but I do not have a PlayStation 5, so I cannot, unfortunately. Also, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mute for a second. But I sure do wish I could, like, see... I guess I'm gonna try and just get on it. Why did the devil cry 3 times? They're asking the same question 3 times. Did they? Did the devil cry? I don't know. Wow. I don't know. Still trying to figure it out. Also, eh. Hunchback of Notre Dame looking ass. Oh, Lurka's food? Hell yeah. I've been messing around with a new Guilty Gear character. He looks very fun, but too hard for me. I am too dumb to do so. I don't really play hard characters, so it's like... Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Totally understood what to do there. I guess we just go here. 8-Brain is a great thing. I mean, just turn your brain off, play a character that's fun, and have a great time. That's what I do with Soul. Soul's fucking awesome. His combos are fun. His game's fun. Playing against him is not as fun, but it's still pretty good. Oh, what the fuck? I can't die now. Easy mode is now selectable. Fuck you! I have to think in neutral when the corner, brain is at 0? Absolutely. I mean, that's how it should be. Sometimes you just don't want to think. It's awesome. Not thinking's so fun. I don't have to like think of like some whack ass like shit that I labbed in for 4 hours in training mode. I can do jump D 2K DP and it always fucking works. And it's good. Oh no, get the fuck away from me! But yeah, not thinking is awesome. If you don't have to think while you're playing a character, it's really good. Because you don't have to, like, waste brain power on shit that's, like... I gotta think, too, there. Yeah. I mean, I don't mash DP on every fucking wake up or anything, because that shit's gonna get punished. But it's like... There's something to be said about having a character that's fun and doesn't have to work omega hard to get the same kind of shit. I also do have a 3-frame move. It's pretty dumb. I advocate for its destruction and removal from the game constantly. It's not good. It's annoying to fight, and it's annoying that a character like even has it as an option. Because it's like, did I outplay you by hitting my 3-frame? Yes. That's how it works. Don't you know? What is her standing jab? Because I know she can link into... Can't she go into Rekka from standing grab, which is pretty good? Or standing P, sorry. Because if she can go into Rekka from P, then, yeah. Now, some characters just have bad 5Ps. Her 6P, though, is really good. I think you have time to block it. I might. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the setup. Because there are soul frame traps that punish 4 frames and 5 frames, I think. I don't know if there's one that consistently beats... I don't know. Actually, the Soul Mirror is a lot harder than you think, because it's like... The Soul Mirror is a lot harder than you think, because it's like... You think initially that you run the same shit you can on other characters, but Soul can actually challenge your shit, because he does the same shit. So it's actually... The Soul Mirror is a lot harder than you think it is initially, I think. Because I feel like you have to adjust really well to the type of... Because Soul can be played so many different ways that you have to really adjust to the... Also, fuck! You have to adjust to the way that they like to play neutral and all. Which is true for every character, but I feel like it's very true with Soul because... Or any mirror match, honestly. Where it's like, you actually have to... I mean, that's how any matchup goes, basically. But it's like... It is a very interesting back and forth of which dumb shit are you both going to go through, and can you actually punish it as Soul? Because some of them you can. Like, obviously, because I think Chip has a 3-frame as well, but he's Chip. So if you mash on defense, Chip is not as strong. Which brain is the most ape? Really true. Because it's like... It's very interesting. I think mirror matches are really fun. Are a really fun expression of skill. I just think they're really they're a really interesting expression of how you take approaches to the same character. And it's something I appreciate playing more of the game. Especially as you get better and you see better approaches to characters. Because, like... I don't know. I think it's just very interesting. It's very fun. It's interesting to see how people respond to the same shit that they've been putting other people through, because I think it's a very interesting like social thing. I still got hit by that crazy. But yeah, it's really interesting. It's incredibly aggressive. Yeah, aggressive maze can be hard to deal with. It's not something you see super often because a lot of Mei's strength comes from her ability to set play and her ability to control neutral with her really oppressive buttons and specials. So it's definitely very interesting to see a more aggressive version of a character that can kind of win neutral for free, if that makes sense. It's like if a Ram player went up and Reka'd instead of sword throw or something like that. Like, it's not expected. It's not an expected response to it's not an expected response to the way that you think they're going to play. So it's definitely very interesting to see differences in play style, especially between characters that you feel like you have kind of figured out to an extent. I'm not saying anyone's figured out any character, but characters that you have a game plan for. I think it's really important to have plans going into matchups. Because it's like, it's very hard to play matchups if you don't recognize what the character wants to do with their opportunities. So that's why I... Yeah, I mean, of course, you're not going to do something as, like, textbook as like that, but you know what I mean. Ah, god damn it. But I'm just saying, because I have a game plan for, like, most of the characters. It's just some of the characters are still very difficult to figure out a game plan, or, like, which routes are good for establishing pressure. Because there are some routes that are fake as shit, but still work on characters because they don't... It's very clear that they don't play the matchup, even though it's a very good matchup to learn. Like, I still catch people with... Yeah, Milia is a character that I consistently struggle with in terms of differing playstyles. Because she's just one of those where you can play her very differently. So it's her and Chip, I feel, are very difficult, not only because of how they play, but because of how, like... Because of how they approach situations. And, like, the disc setups and shit. Like, I don't know shit about Milia, but I know how to control neutral a little bit. Like, it's definitely something that takes a lot of time and practice to get good at. I think Happy Chaos is going to be a very interesting character to find. Tech for. Yeah, Milia's hard. I feel like a lot of it's predictable though. Like, I don't know, Milia mix-ups aren't predictable. They're like but they're not a true like. They're definitely not a true 50-50 and the like. You can definitely tell. Some of it's reactable, some of it's not. But I think a really good tip against not played against any Chaos. Yeah, I mean, the only time I played against Chaos was when I was specifically looking for him. I was playing some matches in like parks and shit where I was just playing Chaos Mirrors and such. I think he's a very interesting character, but I'm not anticipating liking him a ton because it's like, I don't know, he doesn't fit my playstyle. I think he's really cool, and I really want to play him just to like see which common strings I can bust out of and like where, which is what I did with a lot of the newer characters. Online with a 3-frame delay against Milia. Very true. But yeah, I think a lot of Milia's mix-ups, quotation marks. Also, what the fuck? Anyway, I think a lot of Milia's mix-ups are very predictable, depending on screen state, and like, you can kind of tell based on the discs. Like, the mix-ups that you're allowed to go through on a hard knockdown, like super, like the mix you can do on incoming in, the mix you can do on incoming after wall break is very different than the mixes that you're allowed to do after 2D, say. Because not all discs are allowed to do the same shit. So I think it's very interesting to try and learn. And a good thing to recognize against Milia is that, like, even not super fast moves, like even a 5 or 6 frame can punch her. Just a lot of Milias will not expect a contest on their discs. So sometimes you can just fucking like hit them and they just get them out. It's really interesting. Obviously there's counterplay to the counterplay, but I do think it's very interesting how it's interesting how the mix-ups change depending on circumstances. Yeah, no, I only play against Celestial Milias anymore. I don't play against... none of my friends play Milia. And the only time I play other people is either, like, playing in Celestial or playing in Parks. And Parks generally don't have as great as a competition.
Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
This guy is fucking insane. I don't know what's his deal. Anyway, but yeah, I do think it's very interesting. I'm still on the fence of if I should stream some of my Celestial matches because I think it could be really good. It could be really good, and it'd be really good to use them to talk about fighting games. But at the same time, I physically don't know if my internet would be good enough to handle me streaming and me also playing. And like, thankfully, Strive has really good netcode, so Thankfully, Strive has really good netcode, so you're able to play on higher connections and all, or on higher ping and like have a good time. But I do want to worry about it. I just don't want to. I don't want to go into. I don't want to go into it and then not. I don't know. I would like to make more fighting game content though. I think it's a very interesting. It's a very interesting topic to talk about, and I think there's a lot of there isn't a lot of also, what the fuck? There's a big lack of informational content, I feel. A lot of fighting game content is kind of the same shit in terms of it's someone grinding ranked, or it's match, or it's tournament footage, or it's like B&Bs, basically, is like the three main things. There isn't a ton of strictly informational content, or like even just content that you can really learn from, like without the assistance of already knowing. I think Sajam does a really good job of it, and he's definitely one of my inspirations to start doing such a thing. But there are definitely like a lot of written articles and a lot of like moments in streams that can be educational, but I feel like there are not a ton of streamers that really take advantage of such an opportunity. I think Brian F does a really good job. He is a Street Fighter player. And he's really interesting. I think he does a good job with creating information out of circumstances. Sag. But yeah, I do think I think fighting games are very interesting, and I feel like there's a lot of really interesting content and really interesting like discussion material from that can be discovered from fighting games and such. I think it could be really interesting. I'd like to have some like stream sets that I can talk about on, because I think it's a very I think player psychology and like I think there's a very interesting dichotomy between players, and I would like to do a yeah. But yeah, I have somewhat of a game plan. I've definitely changed a lot of my I've changed a lot of my habits. And I've definitely changed a lot of my game plan. I think it's very interesting how I think it's very interesting how different playstyles develop, and like how differences in your own playstyle can develop. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm just beating up like the same enemies over and over. I'm sure there's a strategy that I missed. Whatever. But yeah, I very much enjoy
Welcome to hell!
Thanks.
Or you can expect us.
This guy has some good sounds. Hell yeah. No! I was so close. No, yeah, I think that would definitely be interesting.
Welcome to
I think fighting games are a very fun genre, and I would like people to get into them if they can, because I think they're very. Yeah, Strive is a very interesting game. I think Strive is very good, and I think its system mechanics are very interesting. I think Guilty Gear in general is a very interesting series, system mechanic-wise. What the fuck, bullet hell? I do think the conversions you can get off some basic hits are pretty dumb. I do think that the damage scaling across the board for a lot of moves should be decreased. I don't know. I don't have an issue with some combos doing a good amount of damage due to the way that the characters work. Like, I think Zato damage should be lower. Just also, what the fuck is happening? Anyway, I think Zato damage should be lower just quite a bit, like quite a bit. But I feel like in relation to the rest of the cast, it makes sense for Zato and like hell, even Soul, or I don't know, Soul is whatever. I think Soul and Kai need. Like, the thing about Soul and Kai is that they're so similar if you think about it. It's just that they have a different they have different methods in the sense of I don't know exactly what that did, but cool. Okay, I'm out of here. Fuck you. Woo! I do think like having characters that are more difficult and obtain higher reward from their difficulty is an interesting balance decision. Fuck. I do think that like having a game that like that more punishes that has a higher punish for moves would be good. I do think what Strive needs the most though is a better looking UI. I think that could go a long way. Into making the game a lot more enjoyable. So, there was one mod that changes the health bars and like names and even the burst. I think burst should go back to the like when it actually spelled out burst. I thought that was a really interesting like design decision, and then they took it away, and it's just a bar that says burst now, and it's like, I think you can do a little bit more with that. Because I do think there is definitely some very interesting things you can do with Strive. I think the combo counter is way too fucking big, but I understand. Like, to an extent, I understand why. I understand why it's like this, but I do think it needs some changes before it can be, like, really good. I think it doesn't need much. I will say this. I've said this for a little bit. I think the game does not need a lot to be good. I think it's already really a good foundation. They just need to change it ever so slightly to be they need to change it ever so slightly, and it can be very good. Because like Guilty Gear has always done fuck shit weird ass, didn't mean to go there, has always done weird ass shit. I agree with that suggestion. I think it's a good suggestion. If you're out of the loop, Nagoriyuki, one of the new characters introduced in the game, is very fucking good, like to a really weird degree. I don't know how they let him get this good, but he's very good. And it's like he's very, very good. He's a good character. Like he's a very interestingly designed character, and he's also a really, his 6H hitbox needs to be like changed like really hard. 6H should not be able to hit you in some of the places that it's able to, in my opinion. Like 6H is a fine move, I think. Like I think it's a cool move, but I think it's ultimately pretty stupid that it can catch some things that it does. I don't know. I do think it's cool though. I really like Nago as a character. I think he's a very interesting character, and I think he's one of my favorite fuck. He robbed me and killed my dog. That's what it's like. That's what it feels like to play around against Nagoriyuki. So if you don't know, Nago has a mode he can switch in, or he can't switch into it. He can't switch into it, but he has a mode, right? He has a mode where if he uses a set number of specials, I think it's about, what is it, like 3 per bar? He has 3 bars worth of meter, basically. Now, where the hell do I go? Is there? I'm gonna jump down and see if there's something I can. I need to get into that door. Oh, there. But yeah, I think the game does not need a ton to be really interesting. I think the proof of concept is already there and already interesting. Merely an ornament. Okay. You're supposed to go that way. Where the I actually don't know. But yeah, I think Strive does not need much, really, honestly, to be a very good game. It's very close already. I've mentioned this like a good amount, but like I do really think that second floor, but where? But they do need Sin. Sin's great. Fucking love that dude. Sin's a very interesting, a very good character. I like him a lot. He is the son of. He is the son of one of the two main characters, basically, and he is raised by the other one. Okay, well, fucking. He does. He's a fucking idiot. I love him. If you haven't noticed, I really like characters that are just stupid. They're great. I play Soul, who's like constantly seen as very dumb and stupid, right? But like, he's just cool. He's a cool character. I don't know where the hell to go, by the way. Style. He can't explain fractions. Yeah, so Soul Bad Guy is the smartest person pretty much to have ever existed in the Guilty Gear universe. He is a he used to be a really fucking insane scientist, right? Not insane in the conventional sense, but like insane in the sense that he's fucking like really smart. And Soul oh yeah, I get, sure. And he created this like super advanced technological advancement called like the Gears, right? And they're basically like superhumans or like mutants, just like crazy ass people, right? Point is, Soul's very smart. He plays like an idiot, is the meme, basically. Or he doesn't play like an idiot. It's a common perception in the community that Soul players are stupid, because they are, but a lot of it comes down to his tools, which I feel like are not inherently dumber than anyone else's. He just has like, he has Shoto tools with the system mechanics and jank that Guilty Gear has. But I do think that Kai and Soul are much more similar than you think. I don't know. I mean, I think Slayer would be a very easy pick for DLC, because I think he's very well liked. There's less of a there's less of a stigma around him as there is Elfelt, because Elfelt was very I just don't know if I don't know when he's getting in is the thing. It would I personally don't like Bedman, but I mean, like, I understand it. He's very different. My character that I would really want is probably Venom. I think Venom's a very interesting zoner that Guilty Gear currently lacks. Because I feel like Axel is the only true zoner at this point. And I think that having a zoner that also has a lot of... I think Venom exemplifies a lot of the system mechanics and, like, game feel that Gear is so known for. And so does Axel, obviously. Axel, I think is like basically like the best example in the game for Roman cancels and their ability to keep someone safe, I think. Because, like, Axel doesn't really use RCs and combos per se. Like, he can, but most of the time when he RCs, it's going to be either super or oh, where to go?
Come on.
Go!
Come on. 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 Come on.
Yep.
Come on. 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 Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man.
That's awesome. Now this game is awesome. Now this is my favorite game of all time because he can do that. Now where the fuck do I put my goddamn item that I just found? Do I have to go, like, back somewhere? I don't know. This does retain a lot of the, or have a lot of the esoteric dumb shit that Devil May Cry 1 had. So it's, because I get it, it's like a sequel, so it's like replicating a lot of the... I think Axel's cool as a character, and I think what they've done with him in Strive is very interesting. I think, like, their direction for the character is very interesting. I went, like, nowhere with that. That's crazy. He's British, so I'm illegally allowed to slander him. Oh, well, that's true, obviously. But he's time-traveling British. He's 19, like, what? He was, like, it was, like, 1990 or something. Where Axel was, like, So Axel is a, zoner. And he has this pair of, like... What the fuck's the term for them? I'm forgetting, like, the weeb-ass term for them, but it's, like, a, They're basically, like, nunchucks, and they have spikes, and they have, like, swords at the end, right? They're, like, sickles on the end. And he has a never end. He has, like, an infinite chain on each of the sickles, and they're connected to each other. So he can, like, throw them out, and he can use them for, like, close stuff, all that shit, right? Cool ass character. And in the newer game, he has been given the ability to fucking time manipulate. Because it's a really cool character change. I don't remember the actual, like... Because he's like a time traveler, right? He's not supposed to be where we are now. He's supposed to be in, like, the equivalent of... I think it's the equivalent of, like, 90s America or something. Or no, 90s British, obviously. But, like, it's like, He's not supposed to be there. And he's like slowly gaining control over it, and I think it's a very interesting place to go with a character. I don't know where the hell to go. But he's also British. True. So where the hell do I go? Oh, is there a door here that I can access? Oh no, it's just a thing. But yeah, Guilty Gear has some really cool character designs. I think it's a very good I think it's a very interesting artistic study into them. If you're interested in that kind of thing. I think it's a very like everyone kind of saw it with the introduction of the newer characters. I feel like was a really big like eye opener for a lot of people that weren't very into the game. Because I think because Strive has some of the best looking graphics of any game at this point. It's really something. It's very cool. Living statue room, yeah. We got the Chaos Heart. What the fuck does that do? Or like whatever heart. We got this heart thing. Guess we go here and we'll see. What do you think of Chaos' theme? It's fucking awesome. Happy Chaos is a good theme. Where the hell do I go? I don't know where to go. Okay, I'll just go back. Chaos theme is very good. It's like jazz, which is something that's very cool, considering Guilty Gear is like... Canonically is not the right word. Guilty Gear is historically very rock-themed, very like rock music and metal themed. More metal so than rock per se, but it's a more like it usually has a more metal inspired soundtrack. So it's very interesting for them to I think a lot of Strive's music is very interesting because I think a lot of the music portrays a lot of different genre like deviations and stuff. Like a lot of the older game, like previously there was not lyrics to the in-game songs, like the ones that you can like play in game for characters and all that kind of shit. Previously there was not lyrics for them due to like it. Sorry. But yeah, they used to not have like lyrics and shit, but now they do. And it's really cool, and I think a lot of the music direction in the game is very good. It's very consistently good. I can only like, do I see him? I don't know where to go. Comma. Is there like... There's obviously something I'm missing. Do I just go back? No, I don't think so. I'll see what I can get here though. If there's anything of note. But I wouldn't think so. Think about going to that one area. Damn it, I didn't. I'm going to that one area that I totally know where that is. But yeah, I've gone to the green and blue doors. The red door's down here. Or like the door that's on goddamn fire. God damn it, I couldn't... The jumps in this game are weird. They're not as freeform. So there's a door there, the blue door. The green door I've been through. If I see another door, then I'll... Oh, the yellow door. I haven't gotten to the yellow door yet. Because, like, I think I had already seen a lot of where I was gonna... I guess I'll just go back here and see if there's something I missed. Oh, I didn't go here? How did I not see this door? What the fuck? Ah. Is there nothing to do here? What? The fuck? Is there just nothing to do here? But, okay. Nope, nothing to interact with there. That's fucking weird. Can't go in there. Try exploring this area a little bit more. I don't know where to go. Oh. Wait, what? I don't understand, but that is fine. I think. Yeah, I don't know where to go. Fuck, where do I go? Is there just straight up nothing in that one area? I'm gonna go back and check. There's no way there's just nothing. Like, is that room even, like, important? The dead bat on the wall and made an S. That's cool. So where's the fuck? I sure do wish I had a camera. Can I not jump down here? Why can I not jump down here? It looks like I could. It looks like it can jump down there, right? But... what the fuck? Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, I guess. I killed the giant walker here, and I got, like, a thing, I think. I beat up that clown? This game is weird. Steal thy soul. Status. View area map. I'll try and do this. Endless Infernum.
Come on, Whip.
Come on. So, where do I go? Chamber of Echoes. It's weird that so the select button is taunt? Oh, that looks like it says Vice. Doesn't it? That doesn't look like an L. Or Oblivion. I don't... Okay, I guess? Natural. Hell yeah. I don't know why I was able to cross that gap because I had like an item, but whatever. That was weird, because every time I've ever gone through that before, I've fell through and went to like a big area where I had to fight a ton of guys. Okay, I'm gonna activate this. What is this? Ooh. Bonka.
Look, brother, it's been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something.
This is stupid.
Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh? Sigh is when...
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. You're a guest. Wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool.
Well, too bad.
We can't let you pass.
Well, too dang bad. Oh. Their head's on their sword? Oh, what the fuck? How the hell do I fight these guys? This is hard. I don't know how to fight these guys. At least this game doesn't have like weird ass restrictions on how many continues you have. What? Oh. Cringe. Those sure are some textures. Also, whoa. Oh no. Oh, that tracks upwards? I didn't even know. How could I have known? Cringe. Whatever, I know how to deal with it now. Oh, I think the strategy to like get them both low, maybe. Oh? Huh? What? Where's the... Huh? What the fuck? Where'd it go? Why did it stop? It crashed? Why? What the fuck? God damn it, do I have to do that whole thing again? Oh no. Oh no. Why did it crash? Load game. Fuck. Do I have to do all of that again? Oh, no. Oh my god. That's so fucking annoying, actually. Coffee's nuts. Not a great one. Oh my god, I have to do this again? Thank God. Now I have to fight the clown again. God damn it. Do I have to fight the... I don't know. That instantly kills me? What the fuck? He's talking about butts? God damn it. What the hell? Jesus Christ, that does so much damage. What the fuck, bullet hell? God damn it. I hate this guy. This boss is annoying. Oops. Clowns are awesome. What the fuck is he doing? What the... I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. I have no idea. After this chapter, I'm probably gonna call it, I think. 5 chapters is pretty good, I think. I don't have fucking... Ugh. Whatever. I don't know what closed my thing, but... Okay, now I know what to get. I know what to get. I know to get this. Down, okay, down another floor. Got it. Take this. We go into the green door is where we go. This is a lot easier when you actually, when it's not stupid. Or no, we go into the blue door? Yeah, we go into the blue door. Someone replaced Chaos's gun with a banana. Wonderful. That's so good. The Strive modding scene is really funny because it's like it's a really weird fucking mixture of like the most awful mods you'll see in the entire universe of, and It's like a combination of like potentially some of the most inhumane, fucked up mods in the universe where they just like hypersexualize every character, or they're just fucking stupid. Like that Soul. There's one that replaces all of Soul's voice with Spanish TTS, and the funniest one is that whenever he does Gunflame, right? He says Arma de Fuego, which is Gunflame, but whenever he does Gunflame Faint, he says Arma de No. It's so fucking funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's really good. But yeah, I bought the season pass almost primarily because I know that it has all the colors for all the characters. I know that color 8 is my favorite. It's a pink one. It's like pink and it's like light pink and tan kind of gamer shirt mod. Of course there is. I used to have a ton of really fucked up skin mods that I would use all the time that just look terrible, but then now that I've gotten the official colors that actually like look decent, then I just use those. Cause like, I don't know. I think color 8 on Soul is my favorite. It's so good. I use the same color. I use the same color in I use the same color in Xrd for Sin. The red one for him? Hell yeah. Yeah, I used to use a lot of like skin mods to get cool colors and all, but I feel like the colors I have now are fine. I do like some of my mods though. I have a funny JoJo's mod for Axel because he has a time stop. And then I have like a strawberry shortcake Axel that I think is really cute that I like. It's like normal Axel, but his color palette's like white and pink. It's so good. And I use that one whenever I play Axel, which is admittedly not very much because I'm too bad to get good at bomber loops, and I'm not good enough to the low tier god one's really funny. I need to remember to install that one for. Is it for Fukio? Or is it command grab? I don't remember, but it's one of Nago's moves where it replaces it with low tier god, and it's really funny. I think it's Fukio. Fukio is a teleport that he has. He has a teleport, and it's really fucking good, and it's like the best movement tool in the game. It's all of them? Oh fuck yeah. But yeah, the point is there is a That's awesome. But yeah, there's some really fucked up and terrible skin mods. They're all, and a lot of them are really bad quality. Some of them are good. But yeah, when I picked up Strive, I used to main Kai, which is the other protagonist of the series, basically. And he's if you've ever played a Shoto, he's basically the same, but he has a little bit more like knockdown setup based than like a Shoto, like Ken or Ryu. But he's, I used to play him a good amount, and then I discovered, hey, there's a better version of this kind of character, and I enjoy them more. And that one was Soul, the goddamn bad guy. But I also played Leo for a bit. I might pick Leo back up. It's just like, I don't know. I don't have many circumstances where I feel like I would prefer Leo. I hate playing against him. He's very easy to play against, I feel. I like a lot of Kais do the same shit. As long as you like look for throw, and block low, you should be fine. He has no easy overheads except for Dust, and Dust isn't even really that good. Have you considered gaming better? That is also true. You should do that. But yeah, it's like... I don't like dealing with projectiles. Yeah.
Come on, wimp.
You played Geo, right? Geo versus Kai is like a really fucked up matchup for Kai. It's really easy for Geo. Because it's like Geo can just go through everything that Kai wants to set up, basically. So it's a really fucked up matchup to, at least when I played Kai, Geo is always one of my most annoying matchups because you can't easily contest her in any way. It didn't take that long to get back here. This fight's hard. The only reason I'm playing Strive is because I like Geo's design. She's pretty good. Like, I should be playing Potemkin. You're a fucking grappler player? I mean, Giovanna is basically a grappler. What the hell do I do? Ram's cool. I mean, I don't know. Cherry, that's called a whiff punish, by the way. Yeah, Geo standing 5S is really fucked up. It's a really fucked up move. Really? fuck? This is so hard. Chrono combos are fun. They're really entertaining. Straight up, do not. So one of these attempts, what the fuck? I jumped. I don't know what caused. I don't know what caused the guy to get stunned. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know any of my. I want to see some combos. I'll try that. I can do this though. I can do that. God damn it! What the hell, Dante? I didn't hit him? I can do this though. I think I just need to like counter hit him. I need to hit like the sword with my thing. Ugh, the camera's not easy. Fuck you! I have to... Okay, 1 second. Ah! God damn it! I can't see! It's so hard to see, actually. That didn't... Okay. Water. I'm watered. You can't skip this cutscene? That's weird. Ooh, what the fuck? That's hard. What the fuck? I need to use an item. Okay, this boss is pretty hard. Oh, what? They did different things. I can't skip this cutscene somehow. For some reason. Brrr. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? What the fuck? No! I didn't use any of my heals. I'm so dumb. Why did I not use any of my heals? Maybe if I do a different style? I guess the style is like a... Why would he attack? I don't know why I can't skip that cutscene though. It's kind of weird. The only thing is that I just wish this camera was better. It's really not great. Please, let me heal. What the fuck? Oh my god, that usually kills him. Or that usually like stuns him, because I counter hit. That's stupid. God damn it. The fuck? Get off of me! Owned. That was the strat. Is I had to fucking kill both of them at once.
Yes, wait! We have been waiting for a long time.
Oh, are they my weapons now?
Very long time.
They look so stupid.
Someone who can control us. My name is Agni, and my name is Rudra. You shall take us with you. We could be a great help to you.
Okay, but on one condition.
What is it? Name it.
No talking.
No talking.
Fair enough. As you wish.
Hell yeah. New weapons.
Impressive.
No talking. Good.
That's awesome. Agni and Ruda.
Come on, wimp.
Come. How do I... What? How do we equip different guns? Yeah, I want to use that though. Why does A bring me back? What the hell do I do? That exits, right? I don't know. Whatever. See? Aw. Okay, that's gonna be it for today, I think. That's a good amount of content. I think it's good. We got through 5 whole chapters. I guess they weren't super difficult chapters, but still, we got through like 5 chapters. Crazy. Also, hydrate. Okay, yeah, I think I just can exit. I don't think I can like return to title screen or anything. I was just making sure I didn't fuck up something. But yeah, I think it's gonna be it for today. I don't really have anything else I'm planning on doing. I might stream tomorrow, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, thank you for coming. I hope it was fun. I'll put this on the VOD channel soon. I don't know exactly when, but soon. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for coming. Mwah.